Could it be that Draconian reptilians, interdimensional extraterrestrial beings, are not only real, but the most ancient and powerful race in the universe? Declassified CIA UFO documents, obtained through the Freedom of Information Act, seem to point in this extraordinary direction. According to these revelations, the Draconian empires span the star systems of the Draco constellation, their influence radiating outward from Alpha, Epsilon, and Sigma. But who are these beings, and why are they feared? Of the 7 known reptilian species inhabiting the Draconis systems, 3 dominate the cosmic narrative, with the Alpha Draconians reigning supreme. Their connection to Earth, known to them as Terra, is both profound and chilling. For over 15,000 years, they have maintained a permanent presence here, with evidence suggesting sporadic visits stretching back millions of years. In Iraq, an astonishing discovery adds weight to these claims. Archaeological digs have unearthed statuettes resembling lizard-like beings, their features eerily reminiscent of reptilian descriptions. Radiocarbon dating places these artifacts at 50,000 years old. Could this be physical proof of the Draconian presence on Earth? Even more intriguing, these findings align with ancient knowledge preserved by the African Dogon tribe and the Aboriginal Australians, both of whom speak of reptilian beings in their oral histories. But perhaps the most startling revelation comes from recent reports suggesting that Saddam Hussein uncovered a Stargate portal, an interstellar gateway, and advanced alien weaponry marked with the winged serpent, the unmistakable symbol of the Draconian Empire. Is it possible that this discovery was the true catalyst for geopolitical tensions in the region? The reach of the Draconians is staggering. Over 500 planets are believed to have been colonized by these beings, their methods of conquest relying on infiltration, worming their way into governments and leadership positions. Thousands more planets feel the weight of their influence. Their 3 homeworlds, Thuban-Anwa, Tifon-Giansar, and Grumium-Eltanin, serve as the command centers of their vast empire, each a stronghold of unimaginable power. What makes these beings so dangerous? Their appetite for control extends beyond politics and warfare. Many reptilian species, including the Cakar, Nagai, and Mazarek, feed not just on flesh and blood, but on an etheric substance, an energy linked to fear and pain. It is said that their nourishment thrives on the low-frequency vibrations emitted by living creatures experiencing terror. This horrifying truth may explain their agenda of perpetuating grief, starvation, destruction, and despair wherever they operate. And then, there is adrenochrome, the substance rumored to be the most coveted resource in the universe. Produced by humans, particularly children, under conditions of extreme pain and fear, this biochemical is said to hold regenerative properties for the Draconians, aiding not only their cellular longevity, but also their ability to shapeshift. Could this sinister practice lie at the heart of their enduring interest in Earth? The implications are grim. Terran abductees, particularly children, vanish without a trace, taken by these extraterrestrial predators. Reports suggest they are trafficked by reptilians disguised as members of organized crime syndicates, corrupt governments, and even global cartels. Their fates: to serve as sustenance, slaves, or genetic experiments. Female abductees face a different horror: used to produce hybrid offspring destined for other planets or to infiltrate influential human societies. What drives this relentless obsession with Earth and its inhabitants? Could it be that the Draconians view humanity as both prey and a tool for their greater ambitions? As we unravel the threads of these chilling possibilities, we are left with one haunting question: are the Draconians still among us, orchestrating their plans from the shadows? The Alpha Draconians of Cakar are considered the pinnacle of reptilian dominance, a master race of ancient reptilian humanoids. Originating from the Thuban star system, also known as Alpha Draconis, They hail from a region 215 light-years from Earth, once recognized as our planet's pole star. According to ancient accounts, these beings did not naturally evolve here. Instead, they were displaced to our universe by the Tiamatians, a superior reptilian race from another dimension. Their original homeworlds, Locus and Talas, served as the primary gateways into our universe through interdimensional portals located in the Thuban and Alwade systems. The Cakar are renowned for their mastery of warfare and advanced technology, which has solidified their position as rulers among reptilian species. Often referred to as Dracos or Dracs, they are physically imposing creatures, tall, muscular, and covered in thick protective scales that vary from deep browns to black. Their distinct pigmentation makes their desert-like homeworlds, illuminated by 7 bio-engineered dwarf suns, the ideal environment for their survival. For these beings, strength and adaptability are essential, as they have thrived in some of the most extreme conditions in the universe. This reputation as a violent, war-mongering species, however, does not encompass the full scope of their history. Over millennia, some Draco factions have rejected the aggressive nature of their culture, seeking alignment with higher vibrational ideals. These groups, breaking away from the Cakar Empire, have even joined the Galactic Federation of Worlds, taking a stand against the same imperial forces they once served. Among the most enigmatic figures in Draco lore is Tiamat, the Dragon Queen of Orion. A princess of the Draconian elite, Tiamat defied her kind's destructive tendencies to save the Lyran race during the Draco's invasion of Avion. In recognition of her actions, she was gifted a planet, fragments of which would later form what we know as Earth. Tiamat's legacy is interwoven with the creation of the Anunnaki royals of Nibiru, a hybrid species blending Lyran and Draconian genetics, beings who would eventually alter the genetic makeup of modern humans. Despite their intelligence and cultural depth, the Cakar view Earth as a resource to be exploited. They are exceptional geneticists, responsible for engineering countless species across the cosmos, including the Orion tall and short gray aliens. These cloned, non-biological beings are designed solely for servitude, incapable of independent reproduction. Physically, the Cakar embody the traits of apex predators. Their hands are equipped with 3 to 5 long-clawed fingers, each tipped with talons. Their jaws are powerful, their senses heightened, and their eyes large and adapted for hunting. Their cold-blooded physiology requires carefully maintained environments to sustain their internal balance. Scales cover their robust bodies, providing both insulation and protection, especially across their backs, where the scales are thickest. Functionality defines their minimal attire, armor for protection, and belts with advanced technology, such as invisibility devices, to aid in both combat and covert operations. Their ability to hibernate has allowed them to endure interstellar travel and adapt to the environments of countless worlds. The Cakar's influence is far-reaching, and their presence raises unsettling questions. How many aspects of human history, technology, and culture have been shaped by their shadowy interventions? Could they still be operating in the hidden corners of Earth, continuing their ancient plans of domination? These questions remain unanswered, locked in the folds of cosmic intrigue, waiting for their secrets to emerge. Most Draconians possess extraordinary technological powers: shape-shifting, telepathy, interdimensional travel, and cloaking, abilities reserved for their high-ranking elite. These traits set them apart as one of the most enigmatic and formidable species in the cosmos. Divided into 2 main groups, the Earthbound Draconians, or Terra Draconians, and their off-world counterparts, they wield influence that stretches across dimensions. The Terra Draconians predate humanity by hundreds of millions of years, claiming Earth as their original home. This assertion, however, is a fabrication. a calculated ploy to justify their attempts to reclaim the planet. In reality, they discovered Earth long before any other advanced civilizations and laid claim to it, sparking conflicts with the Lyrans, Selosi, and Anunnaki. To the Draconians, any race arriving after them was an invader. The Galactic Federation of Worlds recognized the threat posed by their interdimensional capabilities and took decisive action. The Earth Draconian Empire was confined to the third-dimensional plane, while off-world Draconians were blocked from entering the solar system by an energy barrier at its outskirts. Even so, their influence persists, a shadow cast over the evolution of countless civilizations. The Cakar faction of Draconians was one of the first species to master interstellar travel. With this advancement, they systematically obstructed the development of other cultures, preventing them from reaching technological parity. Worlds were seeded with their hybrids and offspring, solidifying their dominance. To the Cakar, these worlds, and their indigenous populations, existed solely to serve them. Earth's vast resources make it a prime target. The Draconians manipulate human institutions, including the media, financial corporations, and industrial enterprises, using them to extract labor and wealth. Their warriors, engineered for resilience, are bred from hormone-boosted eggs, producing soldiers capable of surviving in the most hostile environments, including Earth's underground networks. Their actions align with what the Galactic Federation calls the window of opportunity, the critical period before a civilization unites to achieve interplanetary and interstellar status. Earth teeters on this threshold, but humanity has not yet attained the unity required for this next step. The Federation cannot intervene directly with advanced technology until this unity is achieved, leaving humans vulnerable to exploitation. The Draconians, along with their allies such as the Greys, exploit this vulnerability. By fomenting confusion, conflict, and war, they aim to prolong this window, ensuring humanity remains disorganized and susceptible. Their greatest fear is that humans will reach interstellar capability, posing a direct threat to their empire. Draconian spacecraft, often described as massive, elongated motherships or sleek discoidal vessels, are a testament to their technological sophistication. As they expanded across the cosmos, their dark reputation preceded them. Many civilizations refused to offer sanctuary to Draconian refugees, even those fleeing the oppressive Cakar Empire. In systems like the Pleiades, their appearance, marked by their dark, scaly forms, became an undeniable symbol of an empire known for conquest and control. Across the cosmos, whispers of the Draconians evoke both awe and dread. Their vocalizations, rolling, guttural tones interspersed with growls and sharp clicking sounds, are said to resonate at frequencies that unnerve even the bravest of listeners. Yet it is this unsettling language that has refined their telepathic abilities to unparalleled levels, allowing them to communicate across vast distances without the need for words. Reptilians, despite their reputation for conquest and control, possess an unexpected affinity for the arts and competitive sports. Their mastery of sound, both as an artistic medium and a weapon, is legendary. Draconians have long utilized sound waves and frequency-based technology in their wars, leveraging these tools to disorient and overpower their enemies. Such abilities reveal a species deeply attuned to the interplay between energy and vibration, capable of harnessing high and low frequencies for both creation and destruction. Communication among Draconian warriors is almost entirely telepathic. Rarely do they speak aloud, reserving vocalization for rituals or displays of dominance. They refer to themselves as Ke Akuma, a term meaning individual, reflecting their emphasis on strength and autonomy. Earth, which they call Shan, and its inhabitants, Shanai, are seen as both a resource and a battlefield in their larger agenda of galactic dominion. Allied with other conquest-driven species like the Maitre and Kili Tokarit, the Draconians' ultimate goal is nothing short of universal control. The Cakar, the Draconian royal and elite class, stand as towering figures of power and fear. These beings, measuring 18 to 25 feet in height and weighing up to 1,700 pounds, are covered in scales that range in color from dark brown to green to black. With curved horns, a powerful tail, and wings formed from rib-like extensions, their appearance has led many ancient cultures to mistake them for dragons. Their eyes, golden red to blue, with vertical slit pupils, are said to radiate a hypnotic intensity, further fueling their mythic reputation. The symbol of the winged serpent, long associated with the Anunnaki royals Ningishzida, Enki, and Marduk, originated with the Cakar. It became a mark of allegiance, power, and fear. These royals thrive on inducing fear frequencies in their subjects, feeding off the energy of terror. For the Cakar, Earth's children are a particular delicacy. Subjected to intense fear, these young humans produce a substance that the Draconians covet for its unique properties. This insatiable appetite for fear and control extends beyond sustenance, as some Cakar use their interdimensional abilities to infiltrate societies as public figures, employing tactics of manipulation, division, and exploitation. Among Draconian men, physical prowess and dominance are paramount. They are muscular, athletic, and impossibly strong, their societal hierarchies built around the most powerful warriors. Competition is their lifeblood, with sports and combat serving as both recreation and ritual. Draconian women, equally formidable, are deeply entrenched in their culture's belief in manifest destiny. Many are practitioners of cosmic necromancy, a mysterious form of sound-based witchcraft believed to connect them to the universal source. Such practices were, according to some theories, the foundation for the supernatural curses said to guard the tombs of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. The Nagai, or Nagari, represent a fearsome subspecies of Draconians. These short, thick, wingless warriors are renowned for their unparalleled combat skills. Standing between 7 and 8 feet tall, with scaled skin and yellow predatory eyes, they are both aggressive and bloodthirsty. Their symbol, the Ouroboros, reflects their eternal cycle of dominance and destruction. In contrast, the lower caste of Draconians, measuring 4 to 12 feet in height, are far less powerful and have even been defeated by ancient human warriors, giving rise to legends of man-fighting dragons. These tales, long dismissed as myth, may instead recount humanity's encounters with extraterrestrial reptilians. The Draco Empire's influence on Earth is not limited to direct confrontation. They employ shape-shifting techniques to blend seamlessly into human society, disguising themselves as ordinary individuals while orchestrating abductions and trafficking on a global scale. These operations extend beyond Earth, with the Empire mining monoatomic gold using human abductees alongside enslaved species from other planets. What role does this ancient and enigmatic species play in shaping the destiny of humanity? As their shadow looms over Earth, the truth remains hidden, waiting to be uncovered. Among the vast and enigmatic factions of reptilian beings, one stands apart: the Nori, a hybrid subspecies of peaceful reptilian draconians. The Nori are creators of sound frequency and music, wielding technological instruments like flutes that resonate with a precision that seems otherworldly. Their artistry, however, is more than an expression of beauty. It is a tool that connects them to the fabric of the cosmos. Unlike their warlike counterparts, the Nori exemplify a different path, one of harmony and creation, hinting at the complexities within the reptilian narrative. The Draconians' fascination with DNA manipulation extends far beyond the Nori. Their genetic programs, dating back to the time before even the Anunnaki royals of Nibiru arrived on Earth, have made humanity a subject of extraordinary interest. Earth's human population is unique in the cosmos, possessing ancient reptilian and Lyran extraterrestrial DNA, alongside traces of countless other alien lineages. It is this genetic cocktail that sets humanity apart, marking it as both a target and a potential threat to the Draconian Empire. Beneath Earth's surface, evidence of this interest becomes undeniable. The Draconians have constructed an estimated 800,000 underground tunnels, connecting two massive subterranean cities illuminated by artificial suns. These subterranean realms are more than hideouts. They are command centers, laboratories, and staging grounds for operations that extend across the planet. In the shadowed history of the Cakar royal lines, King Sauron, the infamous spawn king of the Reptilians, developed a chilling technology known as the Soulscape. This device allowed the Cakar to extract a person's soul, trapping it within a pod where it would experience an illusory matrix. Though the soul itself cannot be destroyed, its immortality a cosmic constant, the body left behind becomes a vessel, ripe for AI experimentation or replacement by a Draconian-controlled entity. Many prominent figures in human society are believed to have been soulscaped, their true selves replaced by puppets serving the Draconian agenda. The Cakar Empire thrives on manipulation and secrecy. Their colonization methods are as insidious as they are effective. Initially, they send enslaved subservient races, such as the Zeta Dohu or Solipsi Rai, to make contact with unsuspecting populations. These ambassadors present themselves as benevolent beings in need of assistance, offering technological marvels and promises of prosperity in exchange for cooperation. Only when treaties are signed and civilizations have become dependent do the Cakar reveal themselves as the true conquerors. On Earth, their strategies extend beyond the underground. Through covert agreements with governments, they have embedded themselves in the highest levels of power, forming a secret pyramidal structure that controls global systems. They influence media, finance, industry, and politics, perpetuating cycles of poverty, war, and fear to maintain dominance. Their reach extends even to the moon, an engineered satellite that serves as both a strategic outpost and a symbol of their technological prowess. Though dismissed by many mainstream scholars, mounting evidence, from ancient texts and archaeological findings to declassified government documents, suggests that the presence of reptilian extraterrestrials is far from speculative. Skepticism is fading as humanity begins to confront a reality that challenges the very fabric of its understanding. It is vital to remember that not all reptilian species align with the Cakar Empire's malevolent ambitions. Many peaceful reptilian refugees now live in off-grid worlds, having fled the shadow of their tyrannical kin. Some have even interbred with other species, including humans, forging bonds that transcend the divisions of the past. What does this mean for humanity's future? Can we rise above the manipulation of unseen forces and claim our place among the stars? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you found this episode of Oblivion X compelling, support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And as you ponder these mysteries, remember, standing in your power and showing no fear may be the key to unlocking the truth.